Happy Friday, Ronchar Ranchers. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. It's the long weekend. Woo, woo. Very excited for the long weekend. So this week, what happened? We got in second cutting. So for those that don't know, second cutting is usually a little softer and puts weight on a horse really easily. So, as you can see, Apollo is eating the second cutting right now. We tried to give some to Ellie, and she ended up choking. So, not bad, not like she did on the grain the second day that she was here, but decided that she will not be getting her second cutting until she has her teeth done, which actually is going to be Sunday morning. So you may be wondering, well, how do you know that she's not getting any second cutting? Because Apollo doesn't leave any second cutting left. He is the one that rules the roost when it's time to eat. He's the one that tells her what barrel to eat out of. And when there is second cutting in his barrel, he does not leave until he has every morsel of the second cutting eaten up. So don't really have to worry about him getting any second cutting. So we're hoping that with and we're not giving a whole lot of second cutting. You know, it's just like anything else with Apollo and Ellie. We have to be very, very, very careful with how much we give them of anything new. So he is just getting a small amount to begin with, and we will work him up to more. And that is why he is able to scarf down the second cutting so fast. And we don't have to worry about Ellie having it, is because it is just a small quantity. So he's getting mostly his first cutting, which is more coarse. And you can see that Apollo enjoys wearing his food. Buddy, what are you doing? He's such a goofball. Anyway, so he has the majority of that barrel is his first cutting. So, you know, we just top it off with a little bit of second cutting, and, you know, we'll work our way to a 50-50 blend, as we see fit. You know, I'm hoping in about a month we're able to go with a 50-50 split. And we can, you know, even see more of an improvement with him. You can see he is gaining weight nicely. I swear literally every day it looks like he's gaining more weight. I know that's not possible, you know, not to the point that we're going to be able to see it. But definitely he has gained more weight. So I'm just going to go over here and double check that there's no easy. Come here, Apollo. Come on, buddy. You're fine. Go and eat up your hay. I think he went over to see if she had any. Come on, princess. Ellie, touch. Ellie, touch. Good girl. Step up. Come on. Step up. Step up. Ho. There you go. Good job. Sorry about that, guys. So we're working up to a 50-50 blend on the second cutting and the first cutting. We got about 50 bales in, or we will get 50 bales in. We got 26 bales in. So we're waiting for the rest of it as long as the weather cooperates. You know, the goal is obviously to put weight on him, not substantial, but enough weight that we feel comfortable heading into the winter. You know, quite honestly, him going into the winter looking like he does right now is a little scary. We're supposed to get a very cold winter, and you know, obviously we're going to put a blanket on him if he's not up to the weight that we want. But you know, regardless, you know, we don't want him to lose heat and lose weight over the winter time. So we're trying our darndest to get him to gain weight in the hopefully 2 months that we have left here. Fingers crossed that winter doesn't come down on us early. But, you know, if it does, we'll be prepared. As I mentioned, Ellie's not the only one who's having her teeth done on Sunday. Obviously, Apollo will have his done too. Hopefully, it will help with him eating grain. Even though it is a mash, he is dropping some of it. You know, with his weight, he needs every little morsel to go in that beautiful body of his. So on Sunday, hopefully we'll see a marked improvement on his eating after he has his teeth done. Because it's the long weekend, our farrier is not able to come this week, so he will be coming next week. So we will have both of their feet being done. We'll see how that goes. I have been diligently working on them picking their feet up, but it's me. They're used to me. Not sure if they're used to having guys around them. You know, some horses can be a little wonky when you bring a male around if they've been used to females. You know, so we'll see how it goes. Dan is very understanding, and he, you know, I have told him what their situation is, and he says that's fine. We'll take as long as it needs to take. So, you know, not worrying about that. Just want it to be a good experience. So that's Apollo. Our sweet boy. So Ellie. Ellie is doing well, as you can see. She's got a titch of a hay belly going on. She eats well. She's still going out on pasture. She spends most of the evening outside of the barn. They spend most of the day in the barn, and she will wander off. It really doesn't matter how warm it is. She'll go on her little adventure. Oh, thanks, Karen. Appreciate that. We're trying little by little. It's a long game. Definitely not a short game. You need a lot of patience with this. But thank you so much. But yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter how warm it is. She'll go wander around and, you know, go on her little adventure and then waddle back. She and Apollo like to hang out next to each other during the day if they're in the barn. So it's kind of cute to look at and watch. They usually don't spend that much time away from each other, meaning separate. Yes, she will go out on a short adventure, but, you know, it's not anything that it's hour upon hours where she just, you know, would rather be by herself. She just goes, sees what's going on, and then comes back. She's doing really well with picking her feet up. Haven't had an issue with that. did a little shampooing of her coat yesterday. Her winter coat is starting to come in. Yikes. So, you know, she's shedding out her summer coat. So we did some grooming on that and went ahead and shampooed her a little bit. She didn't mind. I mean, it's a dry shampoo. She's not really a big fan of having water sprayed on her, so we got to work on that. But she was fine with being groomed. She actually enjoys being groomed. But other than that, she's doing really, really well. They're both still not drinking as much as I'd like them to. They, you know, today it was a warm day, and maybe they didn't think it was that warm, but they really didn't drink a whole heck of a lot of water. So, so we'll see. They may just not be big water drinkers. Not sure, but she doesn't seem to be dehydrated or anything. I'm keeping a close eye on that. But other than that, they're doing really, really well. Louie is doing well also. He is, it was a little colder out in the mornings, the last couple of mornings, like 3 or 4 mornings. And Mr. Speedy Gonzalez has no issues running like a maniac up to the barn. Even though in the mornings, all he gets is hay. He gets his grain in the afternoon. So he was, yeah, he's got some wheels. He has no problems totally outrunning everybody. That thoroughbred is definitely still in him, even with his neurological condition. So, very proud and very happy when I see him running around like that he feels that good to, you know, let some speed out. And I don't have to worry about him flopping on his head because he looks incredibly, incredibly good while he does it. You know, we're into September now, and the calls have started for individuals that are trying to find a soft place for their older guys in the winter. We are working right now on trying to find a soft spot for a 19-hand Belgian who rides and drives. He is in his 20s, and the owner unfortunately is physically not able to take care of him anymore. He's an elderly gentleman, and they're worried that in the winter, if Buddy were to need assistance with getting up, like if he fell down, because where the water is a steep hill, that they would not be able to get him up because his grandson is away at college, who normally helps him. So the family has decided that because of Buddy's sheer size and the situation, that it would be best for Buddy to be rehomed. So we are working our angles on that and talking to people who might be interested in having a rideable and drivable horse. One of the individuals is actually going to go take a look at him. So fingers crossed, Buddy is going to have a new home. If not, I will just continue to go down my list. If you are interested in being put on our waiting list for horses when we're contacted, please reach out. I'm always looking to add more people because, like I said, we get a lot of calls. So, you know, the more people that we can network and find homes to, the less that, the less that potentially could go out to auction. Thanks, Lori. I appreciate that. Yes, it is good to see Louie running around. It's he is a sight to behold when he lets the speed go. Just a reminder, September 24th, 3 weeks away, is open house. So I want to see as many of you as possible. Come on out, see Louie, see Apollo, see Ellie. It's just going to be a nice day, and I would love to show you guys how much your support has meant to them and to me. So come on out. I'm going to update this weekend with some baskets that we have, and we have more coming in. If you want to donate a basket, please reach out. I'm always looking for more baskets as well. The more baskets we have, the bigger the basket raffle, and the more people are happy. I don't want to have a chintzy looking basket raffle for people. I like to have it very well stocked. So if you want to donate some baskets, just let me know. Like I said, we have a few right now that I'll post about. I am going to be donating a beautiful horse picture. It's by an artist. It's not one of our guys. So it will. It's going to be. I'll show that as well too. I'll take a picture of that as well too. It's a very nice. It's a very nice painting. But that is all I have for this week. Let's do one final look of Apollo. Right, buddy? Yeah, so I'll take some pictures. Excuse me. I will take some pictures of Apollo and Ellie getting their teeth done and let you guys know how that all goes. Fingers crossed that they're okay with it. You know, sometimes when it has been a while since a horse has their teeth done, it needs to be done in a couple of sessions because you're not able to take everything all the way down in one. Their mouth has to adjust, and you kind of have to see how their chewing goes after they have had their teeth done. But that's it, guys. I hope everybody has a safe and wonderful long weekend. I know I plan on spending a significant amount of time with the horses. I am trying to get Charlie in shape for open house. So he and I will definitely have some sessions. I've been already working with him, and he's not a big fan of getting into shape, let me tell you. Not that he's mean or anything, but he's like, really, Mom? But anyway, have a wonderful weekend, guys. We'll talk next week. Be well, Ranchers.